Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot from here. Hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 13th of September, 2024. The deck we'll be using will be listed in the description box down below, as always. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. I have all your cards out on the table. We have 2 aces, 5 major arcanas, so actually that's quite a lot considering the number of cards we have here. Anyway, the best part of your day, we start off with the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Strength in the reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, time to put our thinking caps on. In order to I want to say give a solution or a better approach to a situation. This is literally what is best for you to think on for the day. And you have every right to not only do so, but when we start looking at our world and how it actually is, what we know it is, we very much can see after a point where we are maybe stuck in a comfort zone where we have limits. Maybe where we've boxed ourselves in or cornered ourselves, where we have that askew or biased perception maybe. And that's great to sit with, to think about it, to try and understand it. Because when we do that by ourselves, not only are we reinforcing our own independence and our capability of changing it, but it addresses our own beliefs. It addresses our own viewpoints. It also helps us sit and get comfortable on things maybe we didn't realize or didn't understand. Because when we have limiting beliefs, when we have untruths going on, when there's areas and things that are still confusing and we can't see clearly, we sit there with it, well, that's 5 minutes and we sit there and we look at a problem and go, okay, so what's real, what's not real? Or we sit there and meditate and we realize there's big underlying things that maybe are sabotaging us unintentionally. Sitting with that gives us options, not only to rebalance the energy, dealing with karma, dealing with negativity, it's a growth moment, but it can also help us see all the options available and maybe even create options as well. And I always find it interesting that sometimes we don't see things, and then when we sit with it for a bit, all that cloudedness that was the confusion, the lack of focus, just suddenly will, after a bit, will drop away. And that's when we see things that we didn't see before. So the environment, the situation balances out. It's more receptive to us. But at the same time, it often reveals things. Things we didn't see before, or things we didn't consider before. Okay, so this is Interesting. So personal situations, things we're thinking through ourselves, especially if it's our own limiting beliefs attached to it. Or in this case, it's also our comfort zone. It's something that, a situation we probably may have created ourselves. Now, the worst part of our day, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Death in the reverse. And then the Page of Swords. Yeah. It's really difficult for most of us to heal ourselves, to get over a situation, especially if we think we are lacking in any sort of way, whether that is the capability to execute, the skill set needed, or even if it's a situation we've never encountered before, because therefore we don't have the life lessons, the experience, the skill set, etc., to contend with it, to really bring a final end to that situation and have the right idea of what we should be doing, what direction we need to go into, and where our focus should be. We struggle with that. So in some instances, for some of you, this is going to feel like a double-edged sword of it's difficult to find the solution, to find the way out, but yet staring at it is exactly how you're going to get out of it. And I'm not saying this is going to be, really easy or really quick. Sometimes you really have to sit with a problem for hours even. Just mull it over in the back of your mind. Some of us will sit there and meditate. Turn off the monkey mind, whatever. Others will realize there's a problem. We keep coming back to it over and over and over again. And we'll do that for days until it finally clicks of, so that's the answer. All right, our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle. We have the Chariot in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Swords in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it's a slow-moving process, especially if, you've got guards up, limiting beliefs, etc. But it's one of those, if you look at it long enough, it does resolve itself. It does bear fruit. The balance readjusts, things shift in your direction that will help you move past the discomfort, the literal conflict in itself. In other words, you will have a solution. It may not come as quickly as you hoped. Don't rush things. Oh, okay, yeah. And in some instances, yes. Sometimes you have to go slow with something to make sure it is right and in balanced and in tune, and where your boundaries and things are aligned, properly aligned. That way you don't have to come back to it again. Because let's face it, we can solve a problem, yes, but to solve it permanently and not have to come back and resolve it or touch it up or change it, that takes time. It's making sure you get all your ducks in a row. So slowing down enough to do it right the first time, as much as that is a pain in the ass, it's worth it. There's a bigger payoff for that. And that might be the exact reason why some of you are having to slow down so much, despite maybe having the urge to go faster. Because once every little piece is in place, then it'll click, it'll go really fast, it'll be really simple. You can finally leap over that hurdle. But in the meantime, yeah, it may feel like you're getting nowhere. Feels like you're just spinning your wheels. And part of that is the thinking process. You know, getting through all the yuck, all the confusion, getting rid of what you need to, and then moving things in alignment where it's needed. You know, it's that getting the ducks in a row stage, or slotting in all your puzzle pieces, whichever way you want to acute that, you know, lining up the gears so everything functions smoothly once that final piece is right in the spot that it needs to be. Okay. And fair warning, I am skipping the numerology. I'm going to be changing that in light of new information. So heads up, that will be coming here in the near future. I'll post it on the community tab, or you can be on the lookout for my quote-unquote coffee talks. That should be coming soon. Anyway, we're going to jump into your astrology before we go. So Moon in Capricorn trines Uranus and Taurus. So this is where you could be independent, willing to venture outside your comfort zone, and can see how this helps you. Yes. Putting your thinking cap on. Looking at limiting beliefs, your comfort zone, where you may have boxed yourself in. Literally, as uncomfortable as that is, to stare a dead in the face and do it long enough, hopefully without naysaying and sabotaging yourself, in order to find a solution, because there is one. It's to readdress the situation. Okay. That works. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. If it resonates, by all means, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't, no worries. It's a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.